My name is Erica, and I'm with Pilot Farm. Sustainability for us is, I don't really feel it's a challenge just because it's our biggest tenet that we have as a company, and one of we wouldn't do what we're doing if we couldn't do it this way, essentially. So what the real challenge is growing the business in this landscape right now. I don't really feel that, as I said, I don't really feel that keeping the company sustainable has been a challenge because our farmer Matt, who has been growing organically fruits and vegetables, cannabis for 20 years, that's why we're doing what we're doing, because the industry needs this. You know, it's not about pumping it full of chemicals, and yes, science is great, we use science, but to work with nature and not against it. So the challenge is growing the business in the climate in Oregon right now. That is the challenge, I believe. I think we're getting there. When you're coming out of prohibition, which we are coming out of culturally, there's only so much information that the consumers have, and we're having to combat against that. You know, they want THC, 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 and not necessarily, well, how is this grown? How is it impacting the environment? How is this going to impact, my body? Like, what am I putting in my body? And so that, I think eventually, once we have more educated consumer base, that we will have an advantage, yes. That we're not a bunch of stoners, that we are educated, traveled, conscious human beings that are just trying to decimate this beautiful product that is really needed for so many different things. I mean, just emotionally dealing with what we're having to deal with in this country right now, I think not only economically, but socially and medicinally, it will change the landscape of our culture, and we just have to get over these obstacles that have been placed before us by the powers that be to, put their thumb on us, so.